Hi, parents. This is Mr. Plank, Oakmont High School. I am integrated math 2 teacher for your son or daughter, whether they're in my second or third period class. Special reason for this video is to give you 3 key pieces of information. 1, how does your son or daughter access the daily lesson, and how can you know what the lesson is? 2, what are the study resources available for your son or daughter if they're struggling with material, learning it at home? And 3, what does your son or daughter need to do if they're missing assignments, they want to turn in late assignments? Okay, so let's start off with Google Classroom. So your son or daughter should be able to access my class, whether I'm second period or third period. I do not have a way to share this full access with parents. So what I'm going to ask is that you just have your teen pull it up for you. And what they're going to do is they're going to go to classwork. When they click on classwork, I have everything organized by week. Each day's lesson has its own folder, if you will. Okay, so today's March 31st, when I'm recording this. You need today's lesson. You click on it. There it is. I have a different message for second period students. So you join pd.com and then enter in their code. Obviously, I have a different code for second and third period. That's it. Our bread and butter lessons are going to be using Pear Deck. It's a great tool. I'm able to share slides. I can embed video. I can have interactive questions where I can see what students are doing, how they're answering those questions. It's just a great resource for me to teach online. That's going to be our bread and butter. I will also have lessons where I use Desmo's activities, or I use Edpuzzle, where they go through a video lesson and they answer questions through that. I'll have quizzes for practice, or maybe even Khan Academy. I haven't done that yet for this class, but I may do some Khan Academy. I have Edulastic for doing some formative assessments, that type of stuff. So there will be other technologies I use, but Pear Deck is going to be the bread and butter. Now let's say you're missing, you can see in the Gradebook, you're missing day 5. What was day 5's of the lesson? You can go back, week 2, here's day 5, Tuesday, March 24th. Click on it. There it was. Oh, so we had to do an Edpuzzle assignment. That was part 1, and part 2 was a Pear Deck assignment, right? So I would check both of those, and then I put a grade in accordingly for that lesson. So if they're missing it, they're missing one of these 2 things. If it's incomplete, if you see like a 50 out of 100, that means they probably did one and not the other, and they had to do the other part. So that's how they can access each day's lesson. Now, resources. So if you scroll down, I'll have Module 3, Topic 3. We're just starting this lessons now, so there's not much in here yet. But Module 3, Topic 1. So here's the 3.1.1, which was a huge section. If you click on that, I have copies of all the Google slide notes. All right. In those, since we're doing an online version, are also embedded videos of my direct instruction for all of those. I have in here some also optional practice assignments, and they have answer keys as well. So this one, if you click on it, it has the practice and the keys embedded. This one has the practice and it has a separate key. All right, so those are optional. I didn't assign that. It's just extra practice that students can use if they need help with that section. Here's 3.1.2. It's only one section, so there's only one thing of notes on this smaller section, I should say. Here's some extra practice, right? They click on this PDF for practice, has answer key embedded. Again, here's another practice, and the key is separate. But these are optional assignments that they can do if they need more help with this section, 3.1.2. So there's the materials. I may also put in some third-party videos I haven't done yet if I can find the time. I may also add third-party videos that students can use, whether they want to just learn from those videos or if they want to use those as live practice, right? You play the video, the person puts up the problem, hit pause, they answer the question themselves, hit play and see if they got it right. Okay, so I'll probably be adding some third-party YouTube videos shortly as well to this. All right, the last thing, what do you do if you're missing assignments? So you're in our home link gradebook and you see orange or red, it's a missing assignment. And Johnny says, I did that assignment. Okay. One of 2 things happen, right? Now I'm checking this all online, I'm going through things. my old eyes here, yes, I can make a mistake. Could I jump somebody and accidentally think they didn't turn something in? That mistake's going to happen. I guarantee that's going to happen. It already has happened. Okay, so one, Mr. Plank might just made a mistake. Didn't give him credit. They should have got credit. Not a big deal. Send Mr. Plank an email. Mr. Plank, can you double check? I'm pretty sure I did day 5 lesson. Sure, and I'll go in and double check. And if they did, so yep, you're right. Here's your credit. Or say, you did the Ed puzzle. You didn't do the pair deck assignment, right? And I'll get back to them and say, this is what you need to do. All right. The other one is it's just late, right? People are falling behind right now, and they turn it in late after I've already graded it. There's nothing that tells me and notifies me, oh, Johnny just turned in their late assignment. I don't get a little bang. There's nothing that's going to tell me that. They need to send me an email. So your son or daughter needs to send me an email, mplank@rjuhsd.us. Send me an email, say, hey, I completed the day 5 assignment. Can you go in and check it and give me credit? And I'll go and do that. Not a problem. So last thing I'll say is I am giving a little bit of a grace period here right now with this process. This is new for students, new for teachers, new for parents, this whole process here. And we've had issues with, students had issues with the Chromebook. There's technology issues that go on. The other day, even sites are going down, right? Edpuzzle wasn't working the other day. So I'm trying to give a little bit of a grace period. So I asked the students to complete the assignments in a 24-hour window. That's what I asked, just to kind of keep you on pace. But I know life happens, technology issues happen, and we're going to fall behind. So I'm not actually grading these lessons for like a 3-4 day window before I grade it. So for example, the Monday lesson here, I probably won't be grading that till the end of this week. Maybe Thursday at the earliest, I'll start to grade this one. Same thing here for the Tuesday. Maybe I grade that on Friday. So there's going to be built-in extra time for students to complete those. So if you're doing this a little late, I'm going to see your assignment automatically. How will you know if you turn it in way too late? Is I already put the grade in the grade book, and now you're completing it. That's when you need to make sure you're sending me an email. So any questions on grades, just send me an email, let me know, and I will get back to you. I check it daily, multiple times, and I am responding in a pretty quick manner. The last thing I will share with you is sometimes students are having a hard time just understanding maybe the lesson. They have questions. If they can send me a very specific question, Mr. Plank, I'm getting a lot of these questions. Mr. Plank, I don't get the lesson for day 9. I just don't get it. That doesn't help me. What's your point of confusion? There's a lot of things in the day 9 lesson. And there's a lot of stuff I think the students would understand, like how to find the vertex of the parabola, how to find the axis of symmetry. I think most of our students are going to understand how to do that. Maybe there's a more specific question. I don't understand how to find the interval of increase. Can you explain that to me a little bit more? And if they give me those specific questions, I can then give them back a quick little video like this, sharing with them, this is how you need to do it. Or they can tell me, I'm on the Paradex slide for day 9, slide 15, 16, and 17. I have no clue how to do those. Can you help me out? And what I'll do is I'll pull up those slides, and I'll do a quick explanation for them, and I'll send them a video. That simple. So I am here to help, and it's just a matter of you have to communicate via email. To do that, I am trying to do this as asynchronous learning. I know there's a lot of teachers out there using Zoom. I'm not going that route. We're going to stick with asynchronous, putting all my time and efforts into asynchronous learning. The Zooms, that's great. It makes people feel great and all that, but you're getting 40% of your students to show up. That's not going to help everybody. So I want to do something that gives a chance for everybody to learn. That's why I'm doing this way. Hope this video helps out. Again, mplank@rjuhsd.us if you have any questions or if I can be of any assistance.